Hello and welcome. It is June right now, so Sec 4 students, you should be revising for your O-levels. So let's do a quick recap on what is compound interest and what is simple interest. So first of all, simple interest, as the name suggests, is interest that's calculated very simply. Let's come up with a scenario. Let's say if we were to invest $1,000 and the investment actually gives us an additional 5% interest per year, okay? That is something like this. And if you were to calculate simple interest, this is what it will look like here, right? So you can see that simple interest is calculated this way. We take the principal amount $1,000 and we find 5% of that. 5% of $1,000 is $50. So what happens is that this interest of $50 keeps adding on every single year, like this. So let's take a look at what is compound interest. For compound interest, instead of adding on the fixed amount every year, we actually calculate 105% at the end of every year, or at the end of every compounding period, I should say. So you can see that from year 0 to year 1, we multiply by 1.05, and then we multiply by 1.05, 1.05. Okay, so one thing you can see is that for year 3, I will have multiplied by 1.05 3 times. For year 2, I will have multiplied by 2 times. So now let's take a look at an example of a compounding interest question. Here's an example. Say if we invest $1,000 and this investment actually gives us 5% per annum per year, which means that you get additional 5% at the end of every year. And if you do this for 5 years, what do you expect to be the amount of money in your account after 5 years? So very simply, it's quite similar to what we had earlier on. Remember that for every year that it passed by, we multiply by 1.05. So on the 5th year, we're going to multiply 1.05 5 times, and that will give us this answer. Pretty straightforward, right? Now let's take a look at a slightly more complicated version of a compound interest question. Question 2 looks exactly the same as question 1, but with a small little twist, and that is the compounding period is half yearly. Okay, so you can see that first of all, the interest rate is applied, or the interest rate provided here is 5% per year. But the compounding period is not per year, it's actually half a year. So the first thing we need to do is take our interest rate and cut it in half. Okay, 5% per year means 2.5% every half year. Okay, and then what's going to follow is pretty much what you expect. Okay, so I try to use color to segregate the whole number years and the half years. Yes, so from the start, 1,000, year 0, to the first half a year, we multiply by 1.025. which is 102.5%. Okay, and we keep doing this until we get to year 5. So by the time we get to year 5, we would have multiplied by 1.025 10 times, right? Because that's 10 half years in 5 full years. And if you do that, you get this answer. So I hope you found this helpful in your revision, and remember to apply this. And I'll catch you in the next video.